Hey, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to Call the Cops. My name is Officer Jamie Keneally. I want to get to video right away because I think we get some neat pictures of this week's guest, who I'll introduce when we see the vids. But suffice to say, big show in store. Hello, there's tonight's guest. Looking pretty busy, as you can tell. But that is Police Officer Michael Charbonnier, who is the commander of Crime Stoppers. So tonight, yeah, we're talking about stopping crime. Text a tip. 1-800-494-TIPS. How you can make your community safer is the topic of tonight's show. And my main man, Mike Charbonnier, in the house. Look at him, fast at work. I don't think he realized we were taping him when we did this. But Mike Charbonnier, tonight's guest. And we'll get to Mike in a second. Now, as most of you know, the holiday season is, in fact, in full swing. Christmas, I believe, is what? 10 days? 9 days away? Lou. So we'd like to take the opportunity to pass along, or just to remind people, especially shoppers, just to be smart and vigilant about shopping. Obviously, it's an opportunity for people who aren't in the festive or the holiday spirit to prey on people who are shopping and people with lots of money. So be smart is what we're trying to say. In fact, the Boston Herald highlighted the importance of it in one of their papers this week. And, you know, again, common sense, folks, just be smart about what you're doing and be aware of your surroundings. All right, why am I showing you, or why are we showing you toys? Well, this is the some of the toys that have been collected for the Boston Police Department's toy drive. They've been doing it for a number of years. Obviously, the point is to try to, you know, help some people who may be in need of a little help around the holiday season. I know they've collected hundreds of toys so far, which is great. And if you're interested, I believe you have until, I want to say either tomorrow or Friday, to drop off a toy. Police headquarters is the place. Phone number, if you will, 343-4500, 343-4500. And again, folks, it's just about helping out and doing the right thing. So the toy drive is in full swing, and again, taking place down at Boston Police Headquarters. All right, I don't know if you can tell, but that's a blue light, and I want to tell you about Project Blue Light. If you didn't know about it, a group called COPS, or the Concerns of Police Survivors, is asking people who are friends of law enforcement to simply place a blue light in their window to show support for law enforcement, and even those who sadly have been killed in the line of duty. And speaking of the support, this is the video, folks. This was a scene from the services, the funeral services for those 4 officers who were killed out in Tacoma, Washington. Obviously, just a tragic day for cops, not just on the West Coast, but here as well. I'm told over 20,000 police officers attended this event. About 100 from Boston, and Kelly McCormick was there, representing the Boston Police Department. Here's what he had to say.
I have friends from all over the world, law enforcement. I'd go anywhere for them. They'd come anywhere for me.
And it's true. And I know the folks out there were, you know, obviously touched to see, you know, officers from as far as Boston show up to pay their respects. So I want to tell you about Boston Pal, the first annual Grand Prix. It was, you know, I know you've seen it or probably heard about it, but suffice to say, great event. This thing. This was cool. I mean, they shut down the streets. F1 Boston provided the cars and I believe the track itself, or the barriers anyway. And again, it was all for a great cause. Boston PAL Grand Prix, the first annual PAL Grand Prix. All proceeds went to PAL. And I know you know about PAL, the Police Athletic League, sponsoring and helping, you know, youth programs throughout the city. Again, this was just a great event, a great opportunity to help PAL in some of the endeavors that they're involved in. And hopefully this is the first of many more to come. I had a chance to stop by, drop by, and again, a lot of people having fun, and again, for a great, great cause.
We support about 5,000 kids, at-risk kids throughout the city, and we have a variety of different educational and athletic programs. We have both policemen and women volunteering their time working with at-risk kids. And in order to support these programs, we need to raise money.
How much fun is this?
Well, let me tell you something. You can't have as much fun with your clothes off. And you talk to anybody here that's never done it before. I mean, I've met people the first time, they get a little bit concerned about doing it, but once they get started in it, they have a lot of fun. It really is the adrenaline rush, the excitement, the traffic, everything that's going on, you're fully occupied. It's not one of these things where you go and ho-hum at a corporate event, looking out a window, waiting to, you know, waiting to go to the side door.
Yes, nobody saying ho-hum. Nobody looking to go out the side door. That's for sure. Again, the first annual Boston Pal Grand Prix. Huge success. All right, we tell you all the time. I want to tell you again. A big part of this show is highlighting some of the great work police officers do day in and day out in the community. I know you know about this already. We had police officer Elvis Garcia on the show last week. We discussed the turkey giveaway, which takes place out on Area E5. Officers from Area E5, as well as the business community, in particular Roach Brothers. I mean, you want to talk about doing some great work. They donate about 50 some odd turkeys. There's Captain Hassan in the house helping out, and it was just a great day. I mean, the foods and the turkeys and all the fixings were donated, and then officers made a point or proceeded to drop off and deliver the turkeys. And I think the big thing is just a lot of people helping out for a really, really great cause. In particular, Mr. Garcia himself. But
Roach Brothers is in a community with donating like 50 turkeys and fixings for the needy families in the area. It's a tradition now. Probably been doing it for 15, 20 years. And all the various members of the community pitch in, and Roach Brothers donates the turkeys, and we bring them all out to the people.
This is really a special event for us and for the community service office, and we have Deputy Baston out today and Sergeant Jameson. So we're doing pretty good, and we feel pretty good about this.
All of our captains, including our wonderful Captain Jim Hassan, have been so cooperative and helpful. We know because of the work that the police do that they're out there and they see people who are in trouble, who are in need. And it just is so helpful to be able to do something nice for these families in conjunction with the police department.
Today is our way of giving back to the community. It's been a tough economy, and this seems the best time of the year. You know, like always, we've been doing this for over at least 10 years. We've been giving out turkeys and groceries to the families, and this time of the year is where things are getting tougher and tougher, and the economy's getting tougher and tougher. So there's an opportunity to give back. When you can help out a family, especially this time of the year, it's a great feeling for both. Not only for us, because, you know, like I said before, it's better to give than receive, and I just thank God that we have this opportunity, this venue, to do so.
I got to say, folks, that's one of my more favorite events. Just, again, so many good people involved doing some great stuff. From Captain Hassan, from Deputy Baston, from Elvis Garcia, the folks at Roachie's. Nothing but good. Spreading the joy of Thanksgiving Day. All right. With that said, I want to bring in tonight's guest, who we previewed earlier. Looked pretty good, full head of hair, lucky guy, he's in shape, the whole nine. Michael Charbonnier in the house, sir.
Pleasure to be here. Always nice to be surprised with old video, too.
Well, you know, we like to, every now and again, you know, throw the occasional curveball. But, well, you know, first things first, obviously, Commander of Crime Stoppers. How long have you been there for now? Is it 2 years?
It's almost 2 years, yeah.
Okay, let me just ask you up the top. What do you think? How effective is Crime Stoppers? Is it working as well as we like it to?